Most networking hardware comes with a Media Access Control MAC address. A MAC address is a unique identifier for use as a network address in communications with a network segment. It is 48 bits with 12 hexadecimal characters. The first half of the MAC address is specific to the vendor or manufacturer. It is called the Organizationally Unique Identifier, OUI. The second half of the MAC address is assigned by the manufacturer and is unique to each device. The OUI plays a crucial role in ensuring network devices communicate smoothly and securely. Telephony OUI implementation is a feature that allows the switch to recognize and prioritize traffic from IP phones. In simple terms, when you connect an IP phone to your network, the switch checks the OUI in the device's MAC address. If it matches the OUI of a known IP phone manufacturer, the switch understands that this is a telephony device. Once the switch identifies the device as an IP phone, it can prioritize its network traffic. This is important because voice traffic is time sensitive and needs to be prioritized to ensure clear, uninterrupted calls. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll explain how to configure telephony OUI on the Cisco Catalyst 1200 and 1300 switches. Next. To configure telephony OUI, you need to have a phone VLAN. Head over to VLAN Management and then VLAN Settings. Select the Add button at the top of the screen. In the Add VLAN page, I'll add a VLAN ID of 2 and a description of Phone VLAN. This will be associated with the network of 10.15.20.0/24. Press Apply to continue. There are a few requirements for a successful implementation of telephony OUI. Auto Voice VLAN cannot be enabled. To check this, navigate to VLAN Management and then Voice VLAN Properties. Under the Dynamic Voice VLAN settings, confirm that it isn't enabled. You also need the voice VLAN to be a manually configured VLAN. In addition, for telephony OUI, the VLAN cannot be the default VLAN 1. If you want to implement your default VLAN as your voice VLAN, it is recommended you set up Auto Voice VLAN instead. Auto Voice VLAN supports the default voice VLAN 1 implementation. To start configuring telephony OUI, input the voice VLAN ID. I'll select 2. Then, under Dynamic Voice VLAN Settings, set the Dynamic Voice VLAN to Enable Telephony OUI. Press Apply to continue. When you see a notification, press OK to continue. Change the display mode to Advanced on the switch. This is located at the top right-hand corner of the screen. Go to VLAN Management, Voice VLAN, and then to Telephony OUI. Click the Add button. Add the first 6 MAC address hexadecimal digits of your phone, along with the description of your device. You can find the MAC address information on the back of your phone. You can also find it in the web user interface under the Info and then the Status tab. Here, you can see the current IP address on VLAN 1, which is 10.15.1.174, and the MAC address of the phone. Now, enter the first 6 MAC address digits of your phone, separated by a dash, and a description of the phone. Press Apply to continue. After the phone has been added to the telephony OUI table, it will be listed. Next, go to the telephony OUI interface under Voice VLAN. Select the interface associated with your phone and then click the Edit icon. You will need to enable the telephony OUI VLAN membership for all interfaces associated with your phone. I will only apply telephony OUI to the G3 interface. You can also choose for all QoS attributes to be applied on all packets that are classified to the Voice VLAN with the Voice VLAN QoS mode All option. In this case, I will only apply the telephony source MAC address option. This enables QoS attributes to only be applied to the packets from the phone. Press Apply to continue. Now, for the last step, go to Interface Settings under VLAN Management. The interface connected to the phone must be configured in trunk mode. Since my phone is connected to interface G3, I'll select it and click the Edit icon. Change the interface VLAN mode from access to trunk mode and press Apply. The phone is no longer loading up on the 10.15.1.174 address. It has picked up a new IP address of 10.15.20.147 from VLAN 2. This verifies that the Telephony OUI is working. There you have it. Telephony OUI is configured and working as a crucial component in network device identification, network management, and traffic prioritization. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.